protecting the police every single day.
Defending the First Amendment, PVA versus Massachusetts Attorney General. In December 2018, Project Veritas action succeeded in the United States District Court for the District of Massachusetts in challenging the two-party consent recording statute. The trial court issued a historic decision granting the right to record public officials in public using a hidden recorder and held the two-party consent statute unconstitutional. The court holds that Massachusetts law may not constitutionally prohibit the secret audio recording of government officials. However, in December 2020, the First Circuit Court of Appeals partially reversed this decision and held the case for overturning the statute in its entirety was not ripe, or ready, for review. The First Circuit, however, upheld the trial court's ruling to the extent it bans secret audio recording of a police officers carrying out their duties in public. In May 2021, Project Veritas Action Fund filed its first ever petition for writ of certiorari in the U.S. Supreme Court, appealing the First Circuit's ruling. It should be known that Massachusetts is the only state in the country to outright ban all secret audio recordings. We firmly believe this ban is unconstitutional and impedes the ability of journalists in truthful news gathering. Project Veritas Action Fund never ceases fighting for Americans' constitutional rights. Individual citizens must be allowed to perform their First Amendment right to report on public and private corruption. For many citizen journalists, an undercover recording is the most effective way of delivering newsworthy facts to the public.
Project Veritas Action is challenging Massachusetts anti-recording laws on the grounds they're unconstitutional. 39 states allow filming without both parties consenting. 11 states, including Massachusetts, have laws that restrict our undercover journalists and all citizen journalists from investigating corruption. Wednesday, we will make oral arguments to the First Circuit Court of Appeals in Boston. The battle began in 2016 when PVA filed a federal lawsuit alleging the Massachusetts law prohibiting secret recordings of public officials and citizens was unconstitutional.
So we brought suit nearly 3 years ago challenging the broadest audio recording ban in the nation, what's called Section 99 of Massachusetts law.
In 2018, a federal judge made history by agreeing with us, saying the Massachusetts law was in fact unconstitutional. PVA 1, the state of Massachusetts 0. From the judgment, quote, the court declares Section 99 unconstitutional insofar as it prohibits audio recording of government officials, unquote. Unfortunately, the court denied our request to be allowed to secretly record private citizens in Massachusetts. So we appealed. The state of Massachusetts is fighting against freedom of the press. They have appealed the judge's decision. What are they hiding? Our legal experts say the Louisiana Supreme Court got it right in a case there, and Massachusetts should follow suit. Society seeks to foster truth, not suppress it. The presence of an electronic transmitter has not but one effect. Instead of the informant committing the conversation to memory, a machine tapes each and every sentence of the communication. The machine notes the inflection of the voices and the context in which remarks are made. Surely society would not consider reasonable an expectation of privacy which would result in a more inaccurate version of the events in question. Wednesday, we will object and ask the court to let us do our job and secretly record anyone we find who may be breaking the law or lying to the people. If we lose, it is the public that suffers. Our undercover investigations expose corruption, fraud, and misconduct. Without that information, a free society cannot exist. When it's all over, we're confident the score will be PVA 2, Massachusetts 0.